Good day. Good day to you. I want to give this thought to you. We like to judge others. Others like to judge us. So we indict people and become the prosecution. They indict us in turn and we become the defendant. These court cases, putting others on the dock, go on in family relationships, work relationships, in many different relationships. I am Dr. Lalith Mendis, Director, Columbia Empathic Learning Center. I see the ill effects of parents behaving critically, judging children and each other in the lives of kids who lose confidence. Then they perform badly. They feel they are always under scrutiny. There is no joy in what they do. They have learned perform or perish, please anyhow, somehow. So here are some thoughts for us to consider. Investing for dividends. God the banker as Savior came because he had invested much in us. His moral capital had for me in fixed deposit in my name. His moral capital when the Savior came to the cross. Redeeming debt with his merit, subprime debt resolved because he forgave me, and redemption is primarily a legal term, redeeming a mortgage. What was originally yours went into debt, and now it is reclaimed by the love of Jesus Christ in our life when we accept this redemptive procedure. Global debt moratorium, he signs, bad mortgage dissolved. God the judge, second one. God the judge heard the case, proven beyond any doubt that I am guilty, even judged by my own conscience, because I violate the good I know, while I portend and propose for others the good that I insist they do. Man is guilty, let him pay for his sin and forever cast out. God the advocate pleads clemency based on one life for life. Jesus the way, the truth and the life. Substitute accepted, divine justice satisfied, no more strife, no more court case. It is finished, it is completed, perfect justice has come and is offered to us through forgiveness. God the physicist, the third one, spawns time galaxies for Einstein to explore. God of physics, mechanics, dynamics for Newton to show. God of quantum and Kirk, Max Planck to explain, expound. Where was Dawkins' infinite to infinity clock God wound? So you must read the book by Professor of Mathematics, Cambridge University, where he describes, it's called God on the Dock, Undertaker of God, describes the arguments that Richard Dawkins has brought forth. So please read that book. God the structural engineer, the fourth one. Tectonic plates, the foundation, measured hydraulics of molten nickel iron, core gravitation. It's an amazing design, how tectonic plates were made, and under them how there are vast oceans of liquid metal to keep the balance, and oil oceans and heavy water oceans which are not accessible to man unless when we drill through, like in the Mexico Gulf, causing a big problem where oil began to come up. Oil came up. So God the structural engineer, tectonic plates the foundation, measured hydraulics of molten nickel, iron, core gravitation. Exact in diameter, meticulous in globe's axis to orbit rotation. All the measurements are precise. We are that exact distance from the suns that we don't scorch up, burn up, nor do we freeze, because the distance is exactly right. Same with the size of the planet. We are exactly right size. Oceans in motion serve as Earth's great shock absorption. The fifth one, God the chemist, designed H2O polar molecule to be. You know H2O is a liquid, but H2S, higher in molecular weight, is a gas. Best ever solvent for body tissue and all nature's chemistry, because it passes through all body membranes and tissues. DNA, RNA, semi-permeable membranes, lipoproteins make. God of wonder, God of reason, his denial a colossal mistake. The sixth one, God the matchmaker for Adam and Eve when all was innocence. Marriage made in heaven far different to hasty concupiscence, that is immoral behavior. Voice that breathes over Eden breathes making two as one heart. It's a mystery of romance. When God ties the knot, fidelity till death alone does them apart. Seventhly, God the Good Samaritan, father to orphans, husband to widow, healer of the bruised, repairer of the breach, opener of the door, helper of the feeble, healer of the bruised, repairer of the breach, opener of the door, helper of the feeble, God of the sparrow and swallow, child's friend, hope for the harlot, nemesis to Pharisee, your will to him bend. Discover the Pharisee inside us. When we meet powerless people, we growl. And when powerless people, more powerful than us, they meet us, we groan. So men sometimes growl like a bear and at times groan like a dove. God, the chief executive of Universe Incorporated, just and fair in distribution, cast inequality, class and struggle, made man king of consumption. Yet God exalts the righteous, making war against greedy gain. When he comes to rule, it will be more equal, paradise lost, free gain. So there's a diverse description of God's roles in society. How did we begin? As God the investing banker, God the judge, God the physicist, God the structural engineer. If you want to read more on the same lines, you need to drop me a line. I'm Dr. Lalith Mendis, formerly head of Department of Pharmacology in a state medical faculty, at present Director, Columbia Empathic Learning Center. I normally deal with the brain screen subject. You can bring your kid for a consultation. You can send a request for my clips on spirituality, reason and science, brain screen balance to +94 74 211 5011. You can give a phone call to 077 151 2801 for a consultation free of any cost regarding your child's digital problem or learning difficulties, ADHD and things like that. It will be a cost-free consultation. Yes, so God the structural engineer. And if you need any, I have written a book on this subject, Christianity and Science, Reasons for Head and Heart. You can get a copy from Saraswati Bookshop or Vijitayapa Bookshop or Apeksha Bookshops. If you send me a WhatsApp to those former numbers, I can say where you can get a book from. I can post you free of cost a little booklet, Academics to Spirituality, if you would send me your phone number. Also, please send your WhatsApp number so that a little clip can be sent of similar nature. God the Matchmaker, God the Good Samaritan, God the Chief Executive, God the Great Chemist. I trust this helped you. Till I meet you in another broadcast, you can say to God the Good Shepherd, I want you in my life. I want to hear your voice, and not to make all my decisions like a dictator, but to partner with the Good Shepherd who has time, space, and a good gift to everyone. That's God's nature. He does not make men unequal, but he has given equal gifts, and he wants to give equal space and time, and he wants to make you his partner for a better world. But first, our world inside needs transformation. Thank you for listening. We'll meet again.